Hi, my name is Pete, and I'm a trained killer. For the past 7 years, I've worked for this man. Code name Dad. My mission? To help him rub out one elusive target. Bob, a legendary striped bass whose mighty bulk has roamed the depths of Lake Torgeson for years.
We're approaching the designated area.
Check. I was a fishing machine, trained for one thing and one thing only, to execute my job with ruthless efficiency. Nothing was allowed to get in the way. Not school, not girls, not even my family. But the one thing I never thought would get in my way was me.
You looking happily deranged. Can you settle in bed? Or have you picked your target yet? Listen, dear. Does your dog bite? Listen, dear.
I wasn't always a fish assassin. It all started on my 8th birthday, when my dad took me to the lake for the first time and gave me this fishing knife. It has 10 attachments, including a pizza cutter and a handy blowgun. It also has a personal inscription. I-A-N-K ount K on a ooye. That's pig Latin for I can count on you. Those words have always meant a lot to me. As the oldest son, I have to be the responsible one. So while Dad counts on me to make sure our lawn is perfectly flat, the younger son gets to launch himself into a geosynchronous orbit. But every year up at Lake Torgeson, Dad counts on me in a whole different way. Maybe it was fish murder, but for me and Dad it was a mission. Its scientific name is Rocca saxtilis. But anyone who's ever thrown a line into a lake hoping for glory just calls him Bob. He's named after this guy, Bob, the only fisherman who's ever hooked him. Legend has it that when he lost the fish after a 2-day fight, he promptly lost his mind.
Bob.
After years and years of trying to catch Bob, I think maybe Dad was starting to lose it too.
Tender. Just the way the lunkers like it.
We'd had our setbacks in the past, but this year, my dad was convinced that Bob was going down. And once he did, he was going up on our wall.
It's the Buddy Beaver Show. It's the Buddy Beaver Show.
That's where my friend Teddy the taxidermist comes into the story.
It's the hey, Mr. Wrigley. Pete.
Sorry to interrupt you, but we're thinking about getting a fish stuffed. How does it work exactly?
Well, it's a complicated and very technical process, Mr. Wrigley. So bear with me. First, we cut him open, yank out the guts, dunk him in shellac, and nail him to wood. Or we could use hot glue if you prefer.
Gross.
Beautiful.
Mr. Wrigley, something tells me you're an action man. Am I right? Then you might want to consider an action pose for your fish. There's ready for action, fighting mad, and Milt's favorite, immortality.
The cruel irony of it all hit me like a gaffing hook. We were gonna kill Bob so we could make him look alive. I think I've seen enough.
Hold on. What price immortality?
Well, it depends. How big's the fish?
Oh, big. Bob must be about 15 years old now.
15? You better hurry up and go catch him, Mr. Wrigley. Freshwater fish usually don't live past 12.
What?
Sorry, it's nature's way.
Come on, Pete. We gotta kill Bob while he's still alive.
Good luck. We'll be waiting for you.
That night, I tried to shake off my feelings for Bob, but it was impossible. I guess my killer instinct had wussed out.
Yank the guts out and dump them in shellac. We cut them open, yank the guts out and dump them in shellac. We cut them open, yank the guts out and dump them in shellac.
I wanted to tell my dad how I felt, but I was afraid. I'd never seen him so desperate.
Catch Bob. Must catch Bob. Oh, Pete, give me the June bug spinner and put on some Velcro.
So instead, I did what I always did. Let him count on me. That meant the human target routine.
Aw, who am I kidding? I haven't caught Bob in 15 years.
Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be, Dad. We gave it our best shot.
Sam Hill?
Don't let go, Mr. Wrigley. Your son's a real fighter.
My son?
Dad's head told him that he'd somehow hooked his own son, but his fisherman's instinct told him to just keep reeling.
Son, what are you doing?
He's not your son, sir. He's a striped bass. Stripers love yellow smelt. Pete's helping me with my merit badge on marine biology.
You don't say.
Your spawn knows everything about fish, sir. Everything.
You can't be serious, Dad.
Pete, we need help. I mean, this may be our last chance. Son, how would you like to help your old dad with a lifelong dream?
You mean, you want me to make the hit?
Well, that's one way to put it. I was thinking you could do your fish thing and, and find Bob, and I'll make the hit. What do you say, son? Pete?
I'm not Pete. I'm the fish stalker.
Honey, is everything okay?
I'm starting to wonder about this whole mission. I mean, catching Bob is one thing, but why do we have to kill him? Just so we can yank his guts out and hang him on a wall.
Have you talked to your dad about that?
I can't. You know how much this means to him. Hey, maybe you could talk to him, or you could come on the boat.
Pete, my metal plate, remember? If I ever fell overboard, I'd sink like an anchor. Honey, listen. Between you and me, I don't like the idea of stuffing Bob either. But even if Pete does find that fish, your dad's not gonna catch him. He hasn't yet, right?
Krebstar has done it again. Wait till you see what I've got.
It was the Bass Buster 2000. Guaranteed to catch any bass or your money back.
That's not the best part. Look, the touch of a button, a 7,000 gigawatt radio signal activates an electronic pulse attuned to Bob's brainwaves. Listen, it lures the fish in, and whammo! All Pete has to do is find Bob, and this baby will do the rest. It's genius.
Doesn't seem fair.
Fair? Pete, this is war. Come on, I want to try a test run in the bathtub.
And that's how a noble underwater beast came one step closer to being hot glued to a piece of wood and hung on a wall.
You know, a male adult striper likes to hide in very shallow waters. Amazing, but little known fact.
Shallow water. Why didn't I think of that? No wonder we haven't found Bob.
With extinction staring Bob in the face, the only question was, could I save him? So our bass-busting juggernaut rolled on towards Lake Torgeson. And like a bad late-night movie, all the characters were assembled. There was the ruthless leader, his devoted sidekick, the assassin who'd gone soft, and the gonzo rookie who played by his own rules.
Dried algae, the breakfast of champions.
Breaker, this is Ahab. I'm looking for a Smokey report. Come back, over.
10-4 Ahab. This here's the Randy Bandit. No county mounties for miles, so you can put your pedal to the metal. Over and out, good buddy. Bambi killer. License and registration. Tell me something. What chance do nature's furry little friends have against 2 tons of hurtling steel? You got an answer for that, Ahab?
Mr. Ranger, sir, this is gonna sound silly, but I have a metal plate in my head. It interferes with radar.
It's a new one. Perhaps you'd like to prove it.
Well, I guess we'll be on our way.
I'm gonna be looking out for you, Ahab. And so will all the plants and rocks and birds and bugs and things. Remember that. You got a license for that tattoo?
Read it and weep. Fungus lick.
When we got to the campsite, it was the same as it ever was. Dad unpacked his hot lather machine.
I love the smell of menthol in the morning. It smells like victory.
Mom practiced for her lumberjack equivalency diploma. And I pounded metal into the ground.
If anyone needs me, just skip stone 3 times.
Fish stalker, are you wearing your bubble?
Yes.
Hey, Pete. Let's get a head start on tomorrow and set up the gear.
The time had come for me to talk to my dad like a man.
Life is good.
You got that right.
You know, big guy, I just had a funny thought.
Well, lay it on me.
Nah, you don't want to hear it.
Come on, I'm the big guy.
Okay. Now what's Bob? The biggest fish ever, right? Well, any schmo can catch a fish. It's a cliche. So what you do is, you turn it around. You get me? The old flip-flop. What do you do with the biggest fish ever? You don't catch it. You'd be famous.
Let me get this straight. If I don't catch Bob, I'll be famous?
Like Meadowlark Lemon. Famous.
Well, you know, son, I just had a thought, too.
Lay it on me, big guy.
Bob is a fish,
Huh?
and you and I are fishermen.
Uh-huh.
And this is a fishing trip. You with me?
Yeah.
Catching fish is what you do on a fishing trip. Well, except for your mom. Little Pete, look. You're my number 1. I need to count on you. This Tucker, talk to me. Did you find Big Bob?
I know his home address.
Attaboy. There's nothing that can stop us now.
Actually, there was something that could stop my dad, his second in command, me. But if I did, it would be the rankest, most vile act of treason ever. Worse than Benedict Arnold. I hope you appreciate this, Bob. Breaker, breaker. The next morning, while Mom and Pete made breakfast, I made believe that it was just another normal day in the woods.
Hello, Wrigley.
Well, hello, Ranger. Gee, you scared me.
All ready to wrap your meaty paws all around the neck of this area's fragile ecosystem?
I'm just going fishing, Ranger.
Call it what you will, Wrigley. Mind if I see your license? You do have a fishing license, don't you?
Sure. It's in the glove compartment.
No, it wasn't. How did I know? Because the night before I had rubbed it out, just like a good hitman should.
Well, I don't understand it. You know, it should be in there. We gotta leave the park.
Oh boy, talk about rotten luck. Guess we gotta get packed.
Next time, familiarize yourself with the regulations. They're here to protect all the blessed beasts and the birds and those little wiggly things from mouth breathers like you.
Next time will be too late. Bob will be gone by then.
Bob,
Well, yeah, I think.
why didn't you say so? I've been trying to catch that son of a bass for 15 years. When it comes to Bob, there's only one rule. There are no rules.
But what about the future of our fragile ecosystem?
Heck with that, Dookie. We're talking big bad Bob here. Say, is that hot lather I smell? Great day to be alive, eh, Wrigley?
Yes, you bet. Unless, of course, you're Bob.
Bob was out of luck, I was out of ideas, and Dad was getting suspicious.
Your brother is driving today.
What did I do?
Maybe nothing, but I'm not taking any chances.
I can taste his fear.
He can taste his fear. Now, come on, get in the boat. Let's move out.
Good luck, you fishermen. I'll monitor the radio. If I hear about any thunderstorms, I'll send up a flare.
Then, as quickly as a fish hitting a June bug spinner on a Texas rig, I had an idea. Hey, Mom, why don't you come along with us? I'm sure it would mean a lot to Dad if you were here when we finally bag old Bob.
You guys. My metal plate, remember? I'm a human anchor.
And now, you're a human buoy. The Bob hunt had begun. It was only a matter of time before the fish stalker zeroed in on the coordinates of his legendary target.
Bob.
This is it, family. This is really it. As a great man once said, time to deploy the Bass Buster. What's wrong with this thing? You know, the cartoon man on the box said this thing's supposed to start beeping when a fish gets within 10 feet. Pete, are you sure he's down there? Why isn't this thing beeping? Oh, don't cry, honey. I mean, we'll catch him. You'll see.
It's not that. It's this country music station. So much heartbreak. The plate!
That's right. It's interfering with the Bass Busters radio signals.
Oh, is that why it didn't work?
Hey, wait a minute. You planned this whole thing, didn't you?
Mutiny!
Dad,
To think I counted on you. Give me the knife. I trusted you. And what'd you do? Stab me in the back. Well, you know what happens to backstabbers, don't you?
in case you didn't know, this is what happens to backstabbers. Not only had I let my dad down, but I had failed a fish. Dad would forgive me someday, but poor Bob wouldn't get the chance.
Now we're in business. Thanks for helping out, honey. We can't miss. You know, in a matter of moments, we're all going to be famous like Meadowlark Lemon.
That's wonderful.
Say goodbye to your fish friends, Bob, because your next home is going to be on my ever-loving rec room wall.
What?
Pete had promised to find Bob, but now that he had, he found something else. A feeling that Bob deserved a better fate than ending up hot glued to a piece of plywood.
Give me that line, Dad.
What? Give me the line. What? What, are you going to saw for me? No, give me that knife.
No.
Give it to me, honey. I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Joyce. At least there's one person on this boat I can count on.
Maybe Dad couldn't count on me anymore, but there was one fish out there who could.
He must be closing in. The brain signal's luring him right to Daddy. Come on, Bob. Make me famous. Tora! 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 Where's Bob?
I saw him on the way over. He told me to say hi.
How'd you get that knife back?
Airmail.
Oh, my whole family has turned against me.
We're not against you, Dawn.
We're just for Bob.
Dad was still pretty angry, but he felt better once he found out that landing a 125-pound teenager was a record at Lake Torgeson.
Bob?
Pete. It might have been the 5 quarts of blood rushing to my head, but I began to think that Dad still could count on me. Not to do what I was told, but something better. To do what I thought was right. And maybe it would take Dad a while to feel the same way, but I knew he'd come back for me. Eventually.
Bob?
Sure. Bob.